Hello everyone, welcome back to the another lecture of our Linux course in which we are exploring all Linux commands and all Linux functionalities from beginner to advanced level. And till previous lecture we have covered a lot in our Linux journey. We have covered how we can create new directories, how we can remove them, how we can create some new empty files, how we can copy and how we can move them to a distinct path or a directory using mv command and using cp command. Yet this is not enough stuff to complete our Linux course journey, and in this lecture I am going to teach you how we can create how we can write inside our newly created files that are completely empty, how we can edit some text, how we can manipulate some text, how we can concatenate information of directories using cat command, how we can find or locate some files, how we can find some particular words in a file. So let's begin. So as you all can see, I am on my Linux machine, and here I will open my terminal, and first I will enlarge the font, and as we can see, this is a good enough font size. Now since we know how we can create a new empty file using touch command, but we don't know how we can write inside them. So first command is nano command. So let's first list all the files in our file system, and here we can see we have a file2.txt file. So we will just type nano and the file name, hit enter, and as you can see there is nothing written in here. It is a GNU based text editor that is commonly found in all type of Linux distribution, and it is a Unix based text editor. So what we will type here is, let's type, this is a text file. I'm learning Linux and this is my text editor. To save and exit we have to type command ctrl-x plus ctrl plus ctrl-o. So once we write out our file, we can use cat command and then the name of the file to see what is written inside that file. So as we can see, we wrote, this is a file, I'm learning Linux, and this is our text editor. So as we typed the cat command, it gave us the correct output, whatever we have written inside that file. Now we can use another text editor for typing anything. So that is Vim, and once we hit enter, it will open our text editor and it tells us more about itself, like it is VI improved version 9.1 by its founder, and it is Debian based, as we all can see. And to write inside it, first we have to type I and then we can write anything. And to save it, we have to first press escape and then we have to type colon and then WQ, and once we hit enter we will be exited from this file. But since there is no file name inside this text editor, we cannot come out of it. First you can create an empty file using touch command and then write inside this using Vim editor, or even you can use Nano editor, that is a Unix based text editor, and then you can manipulate it using Vim as well. Now for example, you wrote something inside any file. Now there is an interesting command that you can use to list or print a line from a particular word. For example, if we want to print a line that has word Linux in it, we will use this command. So let me show you. We will type grep and we will type two inverted commas and we will write Linux inside it and then the file name which is containing that line. Once we hit tab and hit enter, and it printed us I am learning Linux. So as we all know, we have wrote some lines inside the file 2.txt and this is the output from that file. Now we have additionally two more interesting commands, that is find and locate. So we use find command to locate a particular directory based on their name, based on their size, and based on their some other attributes. So let's use that command and see how that works. So if you will type find and we will enter a dot here and then name, because we are going to search for a directory or a file based on its name, and then we will type the name of that file. And okay, we got an error, we have to give a space, and then we will type the same command again, and as we can see it gave us the path of this particular file that says it is inside the documents directory and its name is file2.txt as we have named it. Now we can also list some files or find some files using their size attributes. So let me show you. If we will type find dot size plus 100M, it tells us this file that is of Mozilla Firefox is of 100 MB, or maybe it is larger than 100 MB. If we will go with the 10 MB and hit enter, it will list all the files, all the directories that lies in the range of 10 MB and plus. So it is an interesting command to find the location of a particular directory using their attributes such as name, such as size, and other attributes can also be used. Then we have an interesting command that is locate. As I have told you, this command is used to locate a particular directory or particular file using their name only. For example, if we will type locate and we will type Python here, it will list all the packages, all the directories, all the installed modules that uses Python keyword. Plus it gives us the location of those modules, those directories as well. So that is it for this short lecture. I hope you learned how you can find or locate some files, how you can manipulate and write inside a text using the text editor, that is Nano or Vim. You have also learned how you can print a particular line using a particular keyword using grep command, and how cat command can be useful for extracting the details inside a particular file or particular directory.